Abusia, a Commonwealth for Krata on the Babontia, or more call it upon President Mahama say on fresh suspended Chief Justice Torkorno. Na on Sanso and Bene Juma, a Honsem and a Iguso, Ede, a Bremona, sa letter we are on the Babonti, na nye Krata, a cha, a Quemanase, a Foquem, Siciano, a ye UK. For Prince a friend of Prince Charles interfere or say need to me biase say edekrata ebre eye President Mahama say onye de call back suspended Chief Justice Torkorno na onsan so nya nadwuma entino Prince Charles also de nano atuma say wa strike hard on Commonwealth Bar Association otu da akon enso ede to just say Prince Charles no ono ena ye obi a oda omo ano anase ono na ye obi a oruli UK entino ono krampo amfa sakata we amba mbonti na momo Bar Association moya association monya obi a chese mo power bia ewo sa UK ho entino Prince Charles momi yanko na yankonkotie ensem bia otu da akon edi tudwa o chese Prince Charles chese omo ni power bia se omo de sa letter no ebre President Mahama momi yanko na yankonkotie on subscribe ya subscribe like share ma afofron so ensa into me and kabi and don't forget to click on the notification bell send be ya any update be drop bia no onso onsa ebetumi aka medamase.
If you claim you are independent, some of these things you think twice before you join. And in any case, if you think, say, those are the Commonwealth, you are equal, ask yourself why the main head of Commonwealth is hereditary and not rotational. King Charles will continue to be the head of the Commonwealth. It's not as if say you guys are independent countries are more Commonwealth. If you are indeed independent, the head of the Commonwealth should be rotational rather than hereditary. That is a conversation for another day. That is a conversation for another day. But Kwame, try and get me the letter. I'm having a challenge seeing it here, but try and get me the letter. Eti ma many papa mo ne tentini tieti nyina ne se man for to da ko anto mo stress o ma ne nyansa kakra ko man ne bebro dan ken se we ma many papa ma ne a kirem adaya Akrofo bi so mo tie bro kiri so mo ya professor mo ya bi before enka me coat na ka me skirt ne tieti nyina se o ma tro krata oda ye president, and this one MPP NDC must all get together. It is an insult on our democratic pillars as a nation. And they sent the letter at a time that we are grieving as a nation. And mura adia kaya nisa Ghana for. Fetitri yes si om na ochimo. Oman timi antro letter an consolien. Letter by say reinstate Madam Torkorno. Na bibia kire se wan kuwa de Torkorno na asase because eyeden Chief Justice Bakwa wa preside ankurani obi ankase yi wedi. You are supposed to be the custodian of the statutes and making up the constitution. Article 146 will come there in a jiffy. Where have they flouted? Where has the president of Ghana flouted? Lying with Article 146. Actually, say for Chief Justice one, a certain legal procedure should be followed. And I was even thinking, say, Kratana, woman SCS, lawyers, UK when they come out one. I was thinking, say, they will point out to legal flaws. And you don't need to be a lawyer. You must apply the cap of common sense. And I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, that those lawyers did not apply the cap of common sense. Speak to them in the language they will understand. And I'm saying this. Say, even King Charles will not be aware of this nonsense you put on the paper. You so-called lawyers of the Commonwealth and you so-called lawyers of the United Kingdom Legal Council. You wrote this to exhibit your high ignorance. Your high ignorance. W, Kwame, in the first place, like now I'm just saying, like, what is their capacity? In law, we call something legal jurisdiction. Like, what my jurisdiction is saying, no more is saying. Do they think we are still a colony under Britain? Is that what they think? And I'm so angry coming from the perspective of Pan-Africanism. And I continue to tell Africans, I continue to tell fellow Africans, so let's prove to everybody that a black man is capable of managing his own affairs. Let me read this quickly. Was it the Bar Council of England and Wales and the Commonwealth Lawyers Association statement on the suspension of the Chief Justice of Ghana? The Bar Council of England and Wales and the Commonwealth Lawyers Association expresses serious concern over the suspension from office on 22nd April 2025 of the Chief Justice of Ghana, Her Ladyship Justice Gertrude A.E.S. Torkorno, who was appointed the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. The existence of an independent and impartial judiciary is one of the cardinal features and bedrock of any country governed by the rule of law, and Ghana has for several years displayed a strong commitment to the rule of law by virtue of its membership of the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth now Commonwealth in a country. Commonwealth a country. Commonwealth is just an association. We are talking about sovereignty of a nation. Go and read the Article 1 of the Constitution. Or see, we the people of Ghana resolve to take for ourselves this Constitution. Now Commonwealth here to know Geneva. When we're promulgating the 1992 Constitution in 1993, Commonwealth Association no jina benkum and no jina nifa. And you may be one more. You see, because aid, you see, obibini adwinye aid grant. Asro best rent to osudo broni. Because all coca in jebe de amani kakrawa. Hey, Donald Trump buy your cat down aid. Ghana wu. African country be in jatum. That is the only time the African president will start learning and thinking anew. I respect the Commonwealth because of King Charles. And because of certain roles, some abrafufita aye for the black race. During the time of struggle, we have abrafu for the black race. But to speak with audacity, with authority, lawyers more commanding a whole sovereign country. Minim ni obecho letter no. Minim say Dr. Callistus sir. Dr. Callistus when kwadanka mamenfa west no shem na wo sign. Because modem is diplomatic, I know. Because knowing Doc is very diplomatic. There's a measure or action taken by the executive which is capable of being seen as impacting judiciary is a matter of serious concern. As of 4th July 2025, the Chief Justice has filed a lawsuit at the ECOWAS Court of Justice, challenging the constitutionality of a suspension. This follows earlier domestic challenges in which the Chief Justice, but only Chief Justice or suspended Chief Justice, raised concerns about procedural fairness, judicial independence, and compliance with constitutional safeguards. Kwam, me pacho nyobi mame. Now me kan Article 146 mame, one after the other. Mr. Sisia. And therefore, Article 146 no, any nyinaswa or mampanin bia de act in consultation with the Council of State. If it borders on any state judge or the Chief Justice. And in any case, some lawyers way almost all of a sudden, your pen, actual papers we. Time no na ye Charlotte or say no. If they are principled, why didn't they write the same letter? In the case of Mami Tukunu, John Dramani Mahama Mano, another time, Any mre emane responde. In the case of Charlotte Osei, she herself asked them, so Omumba ne responded, they denied her. Where was the council of lawyers of England and Wales? Where were the lawyers of the Commonwealth when Charlotte Osei was ousted without remedy? You see how unprincipled you are like MPP? Very unprincipled. On my women, you war, and ye develop vo edi eviakete. Dom level. Address Accra. Sada no cross your suit. Well, perfume in the home. Abranti akwaduma. What do you want? Ya lock it up. Officer dom level be wrem no. Bate ya lock it. Adanya. Akuffo do ayinadi. Akuffo do ayinadi. Na me bisa say, sa time no ayi dom level di no. Na council no. Na omwaifa. Ama some no crack or courts. Ama you declare say na Nadu Dan Akuffo has been very unconstitutional. Have been very unconstitutional. Now me pay baby. I say the Commonwealth Charter is clear. That the Commonwealth Charter ni dibu amai. Akwa interest no mani mariana. Your constitution is the Commonwealth Charter. It's clear, and any statements on this issue. Now say UK omo ni di America so. Other than America for enka Commonwealth too. Bibini. The Commonwealth. I say we reiterate the serious concerns expressed in the joint statement of Commonwealth Lawyers Association, the Commonwealth Magistrates and Judges Association, and Ghana Bar Association, and we record with regret. Just a Ghana Bar Association, so I connect. And you know, the
in so ben na the free
way document way.
Now but you don't come to public. Yes. And on the hamino.
I say G-Tech me good no. Where you man?
Dr. Pablo Bongo young convention idea.
Now me grab the titles in the I mean I don't fancy titles. I'm a doctor, professor. Papa what you your doctor. Na say one time come minim so slow G-Tech.
Oh they be
they proper.
Proper.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for them. Say be on beton suffer me. And I'm be two from me say and I say. Then we'll take it from there.
Kwame, if you talk from a doctor and I know to that, they should go to hell. Huh? If you talk from me the doctor and I know to that, G-Tech should go to hell. And then who you money Akroma and say say yana viaso. Doctors na mo ye de Ghana. E kwan kra ya de abofu prison na be prisoners na be e kwan. Senior, yan company for
Article 146 no e wo your constitution ni mu no.
Yes.
Mampani gina so e di two sa na mo e se wutu no.
Very well.
In pompon so pa in this particular discussion 1466
there be answer na be do 1466
we started one okay
na ya see ubi say be person who baby a o mampani afon
okay
council of state afon
yo
enu nti abrofo yom ni dwumadi ya trokrata ya be
mate yes nti 146 na tifi sem na removal of chief justice of superior courts and chairman of regional tribunals or say one no say a justice of the superior court or a chairman of the regional tribunal shall not be removed from office except for stated misbehavior.
Otemwa for penny bi en ho no a obetibia yinadi agise waye bibia efom mra ana se ene subampa
watoto ne ho
ebobra
sa or incompetence
ana se obi a omo ne homode e
sa or on ground of inability to perform the functions of his office arising from infirmity of body or mind.
Anasa biribinti ontimi yen adwuma e bia na dwum kan anasa o yade bi
sa
Ghana for munti o na mo hwese Mahama for munti a ene ye twe na bo so no yenko
2 no say a justice of the Superior Court of Adjudicature or a chairman of the regional tribunal may only be removed in accordance with the procedure specified in this article.
Okay. Nti wait okwaya betime yo temu afo penny.
Nti 3 no and ifriba or say if the president receives petition a petition for the removal of a justice of the Superior Court other than the Chief Justice or for the removal of the chairman of a regional tribunal, he shall refer the petition to the Chief Justice, who shall determine whether there is a prima facie case.
Okay.
And to any Chief Justice.
Say me your man penny. Na se obi etro ne boso sem face bia yenyi justice bi. Name justice enye
Chief Justice
for penny. Eye o man penny no betro krata akwa Chief Justice.
Sir.
No, I take over.
The petition never come Chief Justice.
I say a wood
and to Chief Justice in boy children say, ye substance.
Great.
E petition ni mo obetimina or dia bo kwedua.
Yo,
and to any betimina either a high court judge, an appeals court judge, or a Supreme Court judge.
In this case, no. Chief Justice Assembly County does not apply. So
it doesn't apply. Okay. 4 no say where the Chief Justice decides that there is a prima facie case, he shall set up a committee consisting of 3 justices of the Superior Court or chairman of the regional tribunal or both.
To we soon apply. We about a justice. The Chief Justice.
And because you 6.
And 6 no.
It is 6 no. And the Chief Justice.
And how no say
what say? Where the petition is for the removal of a Chief Justice, the president shall.
Now, me patro, see you shall or constitution where you perceive
say Mampeni no ni be only an mobile obeso to.
Okay, into twice.
And the president shall acting in consultation with the Council of State.
Okay.
Appoint a committee consisting of 2 justices of the Supreme Court.
Before you enter, it was seen name sir petition club senior mama in the tree bedding. They make a petition for now. Facebook for why. Or say a petition for Chief Justice who dear. Are you on man penny no? A cassette or nay Council of State county pound. No more say.
Now or consultation, acting in consultation
with the Council of State.
The Council of State. So the Council of State for now more 24 say committee. Committee no.
Okay. It is number 1. Obi command o man penny petition me boa. Number 2, o man penny or ati in consultation with Council of State and now one.
Oh yeah.
Number 3, Omati committee and
Omati committee no.
It is so far man penning bridge constitution we baby.
There be so far there will be and a committee no a composition no na
okay.
2 justices of the Supreme Court into Oberha. Man penny appointed 2 justices from the Supreme Court on one colleagues.
Great.
Our no multi bench in so.
Great.
And one of whom shall be appointed chairman of the chairman by the president of that committee.
Great.
And 3 other persons who are not members of the Council of State.
Great.
No members of parliament, no lawyers.
Very well.
Intina, the former Domlevu military woman, you know.
Yes, I.
An accountant. For me.
To us,
7 no say the committee appointed under clause 6 of this article shall inquire into the petition and recommend to the president whether the Chief Justice ought to be removed from office.
Okay. Until there shall be a recommendation.
Sir.
Say yes, no. For now, no, you nyembu asem no.
Sir.
But Chief Justice, no, if you see a uni free office, and I suspend and whatever the determination.
Exactly.
But what was
8 say all proceedings under this article shall be held in camera.
And to Ghana 40 was it Sir Chief Justice, no, Yakokana Semnoa. My mo be a Mamma fa camera and cotoso. Mamma TV for
sir.
And tia ban say the Chief Justice now no crab rana say or no quarter somebody or per se the camera to so. Wow, born as a day. One man a Chief Justice no. Akroma na multi positions. And what Chief Justice I wouldn't say Constitution is say it must be in camera. O say there be yenye no open. And me say man Torkorno wa born as a day. One man is position no.
Nana Tiwi or say and the justice or chairman against whom the petition is made is entitled to be heard in his defense by himself or by a lawyer or other experts of his choice.
You want hearing?
You want a fair hearing?
You want a fair hearing?
Yes. Yes.
Tenti omampani pa obetimi asesa.
The Akuffo omampani betimi one day. Akase.
Eti me pacho oni aka yen ifa na Mahama afum.
Oh, busa me dia mra no de onfum be.
Eti letter no a sa Wales in England. Wa mo lawyers abrofo na bibifo no any Commonwealth fo no etro no hwan etro ma
ene ohu omo
ana wom de constitution etro ye aya isi muti abrocha ma mo nyese before ejibifo ye mpanifo na aye ne sa na ase ye mu ye yo I'm telling you we aba say ye betro diplomatic letter mo kan no create from sense hu no medi no you order a sovereign country around. I think as if we are your puppet. You think we are still your colony?
I think the AG has even responded.
What try then AG profit no betro. What try then? What try ni making?
Me jame material no chire yes adiaka. But the AG has responded.
But the na menya attorney general na mo sign stroke letter bi mreme. Garabay ye ni panifo be din komo ba
we ne ensema ekoso e wo political highway ne suspended Chief Justice Torkorno and HSA Prince Charles stepping in HSA wa humble omo asanso a rubbish letter omo de babontin ya beda mase samaje penekoko tisa ensem we edemai aha Ghana politics avenue so beda mase